how much do they bring up the Penn State touchdown?
Every time, pretty much. But I don't know if like anybody really knows, but like that was really like one of my like worst games on the blocking side of things. With my ankle like being messed up, I couldn't really like do much driving, and I was scared to like plan on it like for my power foot. But it was a bad game, and then I caught that touchdown, and I guess it's the best game. So, but it was somebody over here asking a question. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Just wondering, you guys went 8-1 in the Big Ten play last year. The lone loss being to Michigan State, gave up a big lead in that one. What's your mindset kind of going, about that game specifically, going into 2022?
We got to beat them guys. I feel like we gotta get after them this year. I feel like us focusing on more on Ohio State kind of, you know, I just don't want us to be more worried about Ohio State than we are to Michigan State, because we haven't beat them guys in 2 years, and we need to get dialed in with them too. So we will. We'll have a Michigan State drill soon too. I'm pretty sure. So.
Coach Harbaugh mentioned the goals for this year: beat Ohio State again, beating Michigan State, as you talked about, another Big Ten title and a national championship. How much has that been communicated to you guys, those four things individually or specifically?
Can you restate? My bad. Can you say that again? I can't really.
Yeah, Coach Harbaugh said the four goals for this year were to beat Michigan State, beat Ohio State again, win the Big Ten, win a national championship. Just how much has that been communicated to you guys, those four things in particular?
I feel like that's kind of like the. I feel like that's kind of like the, you know, the obvious. You know, we got to beat both rivals, get the Big Ten, and get the Natty. But I feel like it's, you know, I feel like he doesn't need to, you know, vocalize that to the team, because we already know, and we're already ready to get back out there and work for it. So.
Is there a different sense of confidence this year, given that you did two of those things last year? You got to the college football playoff. There's experience beating Michigan State in the past. I mean, is there just a different level of confidence because guys on this team have experienced those things?
I feel like it definitely is, but I feel like it's like a normal thing, kind of. I'd say like guys who are freshmen who are now or who are going through the program, like you get more confidence because of, you know, the offense, you know what you're trying to do as an offense, you know. Your assignments, and I feel like it's just like you get confident, you know. It's a different type of confidence you get, and like the confidence for going out and beating our opponents is going to stay the same level throughout each year, because you don't really know. Each year is a new team, and going like Nebraska's not going to be the same Nebraska we played last year. You know, Michigan State's not going to be the same team we played this year. So you don't really know going into the game, but obviously your goal is to go out each game and to work as hard as you can and give it your best shot. And if you fail doing it one play, go out there and you got another chance, and just hope to God that, you know, that everybody does the same, and that basically you're working for everybody to be the same, and to go out there each game and to give it their all, and no shortcuts are taken, no loafs are going on so far, and if we do see any loafs as leaders and as teammates, we're gonna make that, we're gonna fix that and make each other better. So.
Eric, quarterback competition's been a big storyline.
I can't hear you.
Sorry, the quarterback competition's been going on, big storyline this
Yeah.
offseason. What's kind of been your perspective on that? How that's been going? Following?
I don't know. I just feel like basically the best man is gonna get the job, and I feel like it's gonna be tough. They're both great quarterbacks, and it's just gonna be great.
Yeah, a couple guys with different skill sets too. How has that been? You kind of saw them both last year. What do they bring to the table for you, especially?
I don't know. I feel like obviously JJ's more mobile, but Cade's mobile too. Cade's flying too. I think he just ran like 20 miles per hour. We in one of the runs we were doing. Cade flies around. JJ does too. They both have strong arms. I don't know. It's just I don't know really too much about quarterback. I just know if you just throw the ball and it's right there, then they're good. So they both do that. So.
With
With how strong you finished the season, did you think about coming out for the draft at all after last year?
Not at all. Like not one time. So
Why do you think it didn't cost you much?
yeah, that for sure. And I have way more improvement to my game that I need to display. And I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to leave Michigan. I love it here. So.
Eric, I wonder if you could say what makes you and Luke different and the same. Like, what are some things that you guys think you do well together, and what makes you different players?
Scooney is. We're both. I feel like we're both physical, and we're both fast. I feel like Scooney is he gets the run game better. He gets it better. He gets the technique and stuff better, and like he does that in the run game. And I feel like more in the pass game, I'm more natural to it. But like Scooney's a beast. Scooney's a beast. He's big, strong, fast, really fast. I feel like that's the more unappreciated like aspect about him is that people don't realize like how fast Scooney is, and it's just I just feel like I definitely need more work in the run game, and he needs just a little more work in the pass game. But he's a beast, and he's definitely on the same level as I am, 100%.
What are some things that have impressed you the most about Colston Loveland as a true freshman?
That impressed me the most?
Yeah.
For me being struggling so much with the playbook, he got it down fast. Like he really didn't make too many mistakes, and that's what impressed me the most. But he catches the ball, he hits hard, he's strong, he's big for a freshman, and actually he's just big, period. But most impressive part about him for me is the playbook, him getting it so easily.
Is that rare for a freshman to pick up on it that fast?
I don't know, but it was hard for me too. I struggled a lot with it, and I got cussed out a lot during camp. So yeah.
It was frustrating.
Eric, I know it's a long way out, but in last year's Ohio State game, y'all's physicality was a big storyline coming out of that game, and how y'all just were a lot more physical than Ohio State was. I know it's a long ways away until that game, but just in that aspect of the game, what's sort of your expectation for this upcoming year and y'all's physicality versus theirs?
Our expectations is to do the same thing we just did to them last year. We went into the game expecting for them to be like NFL superstars. I mean, and I feel like if you do that for any opponent, the outcome will turn out good for you. Yeah, go ahead.
Does playing at the shoe this year, what's sort of your expectation for that, and how do you think that will affect y'all?
It's not going to change. It's not going to change anything. If fans can't come out there and play the game for them, it's the same team. So, yeah.
Change of pace question here. It's been the last couple of years in Ann Arbor. Have you developed any go-to food spots in the area?
Yeah. I love Frida Petitos. It's like a Cuban type restaurant, and they have like these seasoned fries like on their burgers. It's great, and they have like this thing called a Petito. It's kind of like a milkshake, kinda, but it's like your fruit. It's like a milkshake / smoothie. It's pretty good, but you guys go to Ann Arbor, try Frida Petitos. It's good.
Try me some spots.
Oh yeah, that was the first thing. Yeah, that was the first thing I really tried out there, like being a recruit. It's great too. But it's the thing about Frida's is like it's different. It's like it's like a community type, like the dining area is like you're sitting. It's like on like a big bench like this, and we're all sitting next to each other. It's like
so it's almost like being back in high school.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like. But it's not. It's weird. If you go, you'll see. It's great. I love everything about it. So.
And then, do you have like a favorite leisure activity to have when you get away from grind and working out, being ready to watch in classrooms, or something to go to, kind of get your mind away from?
I like to golf. I just got into golfing. That's kind of like a getaway because, like, nowhere you go, it's like being on a golf course. It's like kind of like it's just I just love being out there. You see all types of like animals. Like I seen like like a mole one time or something. Like I seen just so much stuff you can experience out on a golf course that's other than in golf. So
Did you get into it recently, or is this something?
last summer was my first time really like getting into golfing and playing. Like I've been to like Top Golf before, but like that was like around the time I was like playing baseball and I was swinging the club like a baseball, and it's just this was awful. So that really was what made me get into golfing, is because I was just so terrible at Top Golf. And I just had seen that movie with Will Smith being the caddy. I forget what it's called, but
Bagger Vance.
yeah. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try to get into golfing, and it's actually like fun. So.
And then to weave it back to football, how is that golfing that you got into? How's that helping with your mental prowess in terms of being able to process information?
How you get knocked down, but it's how
I think like
how you get back up.
it gives you more patience, because man, golf can get you hot, and I feel like it gives you more patience, like with yourself. Like if I was to mess up like a route or something, like kind of maybe that's a way, but it definitely can get you going for sure. So.
Eric, is there a style difference in playing one division East offensive versus West offensive?
I can't hear.
Is there a style difference in general you find going against East offenses as opposed to the West Division offenses?
I don't know. I feel like I don't really watch other teams. I just watch our film. I just watch the Big Ten. So, like if you could tell me like how they do it, I feel like we're like a gritty, downhill, tough type offense. If that's how the West Coast is, then or the West Division football is, then we're similar. But I don't know. I feel like we do it well, and I feel like we go against a lot of teams that are like us, that makes us better in that aspect. So. Yeah. I can't hear you.
How different has the rhythm of
It
this
may be a
offseason
game. The offense might have to carry up.
versus last year? Last year it seemed like it
Defense might carry
was
up.
almost
It
exclusively
may be a
football.
game. Special team might carry offense and the defense.
Even you didn't do the spring game behind closed doors.
That's why football
We
is
didn't hear from you, I guess, pretty much till this time last year. Can you talk about kind of the difference this year? You're doing the Michigan tour. You had your spring game on TV. It seems like it's more of a typical offseason for you guys.
I feel like the reason we didn't do the spring game last year is because we didn't want anybody, seeing our defense being new and all. But we've always had the trip. Just COVID kind of ruined that. And but the rhythm's pretty much the same. I feel like we actually might even be up in that rhythm. Coach Harbaugh had to take away our player-led practice because he wanted us to go and rest. So I feel like same, maybe a little bit more. So
This offseason is a lot different than the last offseason. So much of the previous offseason for you guys. Your identity certainly changed last year. As you guys kind of go through forward here this season, what sort of identity are you foreseeing this season? How will it be different than last year? What do you think needs to change across that point?
okay. So like our identity, like how we looked at ourselves last year, we wanted our identity to go out there, to be the team that go out there and to, defeat all of our opponents. And really like everything else is just titles. And we really just want to just be that team to just go out there and just dominate anybody we played, no matter who it was. And unfortunately, like that didn't really happen, but keeping that same mindset is gonna propel us to, be the best, hopefully, and to go out there and win. So.
Eric, following up on that, did you guys need to have the game that you did against Ohio State, beating them as sound as you did, to sort of reignite that rivalry, to show that you were on, that you could be on even playing?
I feel like that game is just. Can you go say it again?
Did you guys need to have the game that you did against Ohio State? It's been a while since Michigan had handled Ohio State like that. But quite a few losses along the way. Did you guys need to beat them like that to sort of put yourselves back in that rivalry full board?
Oh yeah, we needed to beat. we needed to beat them guys. I mean, of course, we needed to beat any rival. We needed to beat Michigan, but we needed to beat just like we needed to beat them every year for here on out. I mean, it's probably going to be some times where it's unsuccessful, but if we go in there like with the mindset to need to beat them, we will. And if we don't, we'll come back even harder and beat them whenever we do again. So.
Does it help? Does it help that the quarterback? I mean, with Cade,